Now, as I said the other day, was talking facts and everything. If I said anything today, would just be speculation. Actual facts, we do not.
Aaron Llewellyn, WBC 13. Can you tell us what her motivation was for doing this, if you can?
I wish I could tell you. I think only Carlee knows, and maybe her attorney now. But again, the statement that we received from him does not indicate any.
Brittany G on WBRC, can you give us an idea of what charges you may be filing against her?
That would strictly be up to the district attorney's office.
David Lamb, CBS 42, can you update us so that there is a meeting scheduled for this afternoon with the family, or when is that meeting to take place with Carlee?
No, not a meeting with the attorney, not the family or Carlee. We have a meeting scheduled with the attorney, and that will take place some point tomorrow.
And there is no meeting with Carlee Russell or her family at this point?
Not scheduled, no, sir.
Hey y'all, it's your girl REX, Sane, and I'm back with another video. Yes, I'm a minister, and I do have the tendency to be ministering. Where my angels or where my demons at? I told y'all I was going to be shouting y'all out in the beginning of the video and the end of the video. And honestly, I'm going to need y'all input on this one. So before we get into this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, y'all can wait till after I'm done talking to comment. This video is about none other than the infamous Miss Carlee Russell. That's right, I said it. Before we get into this video, I'm gonna need y'all to know that Carlee Russell is a human being. You know, I'm very close to Alabama, and I have close ties with people in Alabama. And word on the street is, because you know, not everything that's going on the street happens to make the news. Word on the street is that Carlee is undergoing a mental evaluation, and that she is on medication now, i.e. antidepressants, and I believe she's also taking lithium. That's just the word in the street that, you know, she is going to go seek mental help or whatever the case may be, or she is already currently seeking mental help or whatever the case may be. But y'all have to remember, this is not my job to tell y'all this because of HIPAA laws and stuff like that. That's why you haven't heard anything about it on a mainstream media, because they cannot in America violate HIPAA laws. And I don't work in a hospital. I don't work in a hospital, so I'm not going against the HIPAA laws. I'm just saying so that y'all can ease up on the situation, that y'all know that justice is being served, but it takes a matter of time. You understand what I'm saying? One of the things that I want to bring light to is the fact that we really don't know what Carlee Russell had endured. We know that she did not get kidnapped. That's a fact. We know that she really didn't undergo all of the things that she said that she had undergone, right? We know that. But what we don't know is where she really was. You know, we heard word from the media that she was at this hotel, whatever the case may be. But you have to think, what would make somebody go ahead and want to fake their disappearance instead of actually leaving? Or maybe she had, you know, that feeling that she actually did want to leave, but when it came down to resources and how she was going to continue her life as comfortable as she was living it while she was under the roof of her parents, or maybe even with her boyfriend, she might not have had those resources if she would have left. And so that's probably the reason why she second guessed. Also, she probably was going through a mania or something she had never experienced, because you know, our minds are, one, a terrible thing to waste, but two, sometimes they do their own things. The brain does its own thing, you feel me? So she might have been going through something at that time, and then came down from however she was feeling and realized, I need to get back home because all of America is looking for me. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not justifying her behavior, but can you kind of catch my drift? Do you understand what I'm saying? To try to bring back the fact that this girl is a human being. Like, people are trying to compare this case to so many other cases, and they're saying that this girl deserved jail time. Now, before y'all was bullying her and stuff and saying all that hateful stuff that I read in the comments and stuff like that, I did believe she deserved like a day in jail or whatever. But now, like, after I see the comments that y'all left on her page and the stuff that y'all are talking about her online and stuff like that, I just feel like she don't need so much jail time, but more so mandatory community service and maybe a religious organization, you know, of the DA's office choice or whatever the case may be, or even Carlee's choice or her parents' choice or a neighbor or close family member choice, whatever the case may be. But all that locking up or whatever, like, literally she endured so much throughout this whole thing. And again, I'm not defending her, but y'all have to understand that something made her do what she did. Also, not everybody is going to go online and be prone to tell their business they got raped or they got molested or this happened to them, whatever. We don't know what happened in those 49 hours. All that we know is that we heard she was at a hotel doing this, that, and the third, and she had some granola bars and some cheeses. But honestly, what is granola bars and cheeses to 49 hours of somebody's missing? You have to take that into account. And yeah, the detectives did say that she had ordered some Uber Eats, but she was hungry. You understand? Like, the girl got hungry. That's human nature. As much as we want to believe that America's justice system has to do with the fact of you being right or wrong, it does not. It has to do with the fact of whether or not you have the money to pay for a good lawyer, or you have enough money in general to save face. That's the fact of the matter. And fortunately for Carlee, she's not poor. She is rich. Her parents are rich and wealthy. Yes, she used a lot of resources, but by nature, when someone calls in and they identify as a missing person after a certain amount of time, that's naturally what we would do, whether she had really got kidnapped or not. So my question here is, did y'all really want her to be kidnapped? Are y'all happy that she's home? Because it seems like, America would have been more satisfied, or some people in America would have been more satisfied if we had found out that she was no longer with us. You understand what I'm saying? But instead, she is home with her family and her loved ones and those who look after her and make sure she's okay, as she should be, rich or poor. That's just, the way that it's ordained to be in Carlee's life. And a lot of people are praying on her downfall. Some people saying, I read comments that said they wish that the LE, keep their foot on Carlee's neck and keep the case going. But 9 times out of 10, if they appointed a good, righteous lawyer, a good lawyer that's going to get them out of this, that's not going to happen regardless of what you think. And, what have you done? But what have you done in your life that is not so honest? And what lies have you told, you know what I'm saying, to keep your man or your woman or whoever, your significant other in your life? You have done that, and you have told a lie, whether it was big or small. You understand? We can't help that the story went viral. One, because Carlee is rich. That's why I went viral, because poor people don't get this type of attention. And two, because of a white baby being involved. That's why the story went viral, not because of anything having to do with you or me. I understand all the TikTok was looking for and all of this, but a lot of y'all did not leave the comfort of your home. The people who chose to, they are doing the apology, but y'all have to let Carlee come around. She is young. She is still in her youth. She still have to, if she's going through something mental, which she is, she have to come around mentally in order to be able to grasp what she had done. Carlee did wrong, 100%, 110% wrong, but her wrongdoings happened in a time where she is exposed to the public's eye. You feel what I'm saying? And the public has bashed her the way a jail sentence would have bashed her. You understand? And she already felt she got kicked out of school. She got fired from her job. She can't go out in public, not at the moment anyway. And she's just facing so much humiliation along with her parents, her friends, and everybody else who was close to her. Like, come on. All in all, I'm getting that y'all wish that y'all had a heaven and hell to throw people in. And I just wish that y'all had that same type of, angst when y'all fall short and when y'all do wrong. Like I said, Carlee is not right. She had everybody worked up. I done thought the girl got abducted by aliens. You understand? But especially for believers, mercy much. You feel me? They saying she narcissistic. Who are we? Are we God? Judgment has a day. Judgment has a day. And we have to leave this up to the detectives and stuff like that. Everybody's so worked up in that girl comments and just harvesting all these feelings that really don't put forth towards anything, because, it hasn't changed a single thing. The way we feel hasn't changed a single thing as to the expeditiousness or the fastness or the quickness that the problem we resolved is still an ongoing thing. And I read a comment that said, somebody tagged me in the comment that said, if she apologized, it'd be all over with. She has to come around. She's seeking mental help. You understand? So yeah, it's your girl, REX. Are you saying Minister REX? Minister, are you saying yes, I'm a minister and I do have the tendency to be ministering? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me how y'all feel. What's y'all take? Do y'all agree or disagree? I love y'all.
She been watching Taking the movie. Baby, Taking. I prayed for the girl. I want my prayer back. Oh, God got you. God forgive you. He know your heart. God ain't mad at you. God already knew what was happening. That's why God ain't supposed to stun none of y'all. And me neither. God, like y'all just wasting y'all time, honey. She good. She'll be home in no time. She was talking to God her damn self. God, I'm so wrong. Oh my God. Should I go home? God said, go home. God told her to take her behind home because she was going to have to let somebody kidnap her for real. God said, go on home. It's over with. God, what did I do? Oh my God, I got all these.